Right then, me old muckers. Well, as you can see, we've got the John Deere up here at last. Okay, so some of you might already know, but the story behind this is that it was a one-owner tractor and it'd been on the hedge cutter, hence the apparent lack of grip on the front tyres. And basically it dropped a valve and it made a fair mess of the head on one of the valves. It well, it sort of buggered all the seat up, so they decided in the end to go and get a replacement tractor, a newer tractor. So I bought it in bits, and I decided to see what had actually gone wrong, and the valve had dropped and hammered the top of the piston in, made a mess of that. So he buggered the seat up, and so we thought, right, okay. I managed to get hold of another head, and I had the head skimmed, crack tested, and then we had the whole thing stripped right back and had all new seats, valves, springs, guides, the works. So we basically had a full, brand new head almost. Now the piston, the piston has been damaged. So again, though, I was of the opinion, look, we got the engine in bits, it's easily accessible. Why do one when you can do the other 5 as well? So we did all 6 pistons, liners, big ends, shells, a whole lot. We did the whole thing. Injectors. Now the crank was taken out and checked and was remarkably good. And this engine's done nearly 10,000 hours, and crank was untouched. Absolutely fantastic. So that was a bit of a relief. But we did things like the same time, like the hydraulic pump, as I say, injectors, just anything and everything that wanted doing. Now, just before it dropped the valve, it had the splitter pack done and a clutch. So that was good news. As I said, we got a load of parts with it as well. So as I said, we just got it ready to get it moved. So all the panels for the batteries, both sides, are there, and anything that it wants. I mean, such as the earth strap on this battery is not that great. It's all right, but it's not great. And the clamp's actually cracked. So I've got a genuine parts John Deere battery clamp and lead. The flat strap ones. Because they had them on offer. It's the bottom line. They had them on offer, so they were cheaper than an aftermarket one. Now, back tyres are they're good. I haven't got a problem with them. Let's just go around here. Obviously had it all serviced when we had it stripped out, so we're still in the running in process at the moment. Since the engine was rebuilt, it probably hasn't done 3 hours. So it's an as new engine, so that's quite good. But I'll stick her on something heavy and work the sod, I think. But yeah, so then we got the situation with the wheels and tyres. Now currently she is on 13.624s, so I've got the options of going on to 16.924s, which also work with that back wheel and front wheel ratio, or I've got a set of 14.3 28s, and they're as new. Now I've got the original 28 dishes, but I've also got another set of solid front dishes, and the dish offset works as well. So I don't know what to do, put on it yet. I'll see. As I said, there's plenty other things to do. The tin work and paint work isn't bad, not for a tractor that's totally original. It's all right. And she's all set up for dual wheels. I've got dual wheels for her. Got a high lift back end. But as I said, the cab on this will want recladding, and that's something we're going to do. A lot of people have asked me about, will you do a series on recladding the cab? Yeah, and I will do. So there we go. That's what we got. So it's now a case of just getting on with it and getting her all back together. So in the next few weeks I shall be doing a series on this John Deere and how we're going to go about well, getting her all back to her former glory, really. But mechanically she is absolutely spot on. It's almost like a 0-houred 33. As I said, we didn't skimp on anything. I couldn't see the point. That'll only come back to bite you further down the line. So yep, mechanically she's good. So it'll be a case of cab recladding, I think, next, and then we'll look at doing a bit of paint. Yeah, then tyres, and then we should be getting somewhere. So there we are. I'm quite looking forward to it, actually, to getting on with this. It's sat down the other yard for, well, a fair while now. So yeah, it'll be a series of videos that I'll do, so we can sort of follow the whole process right through with the the stripping out the cab and then recladding it all. Because as I said, a lot of people have expressed interest in that. As for cab cladding kits, I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet, but I've got a pretty good idea. There's a few on the market, some are better than others, but there's one that's got a plastic backing, so that they're all pre-formed and you just stick the whole thing on pre-formed, rather than try fold and take out wrinkles and stuff like that. So I might go down that route. But anyway, that'll be it on the old Deere for the moment, and tell you what, I might have a little video of it running for you. So look out yourselves and mind how you go.